Aloha! Where have you been? I feel so bad starting late for you guys, but you're going to be happy that there was a delay. And it was just a slight delay. But we will all be better for it. I'll give you just a few moments for a few of you to join up on this beautiful, picturesque, perfect, could not be more perfecter Saturday morning. Not in Waikiki, outside of, well, actually in Honolulu, but just outside of Waikiki. Aloha, Sandy and Mayreen. Where have you guys been? I've been waiting. Been waiting like 15 minutes. Anyway, it is a beautiful, picturesque Saturday morning, as I was saying. Could not be perfecter. Well, it's perfecter now because I've got all my Facebook friends with me. Linda and LC and Janet and Jill and Wade and Kathy, all the OGs and the usual suspects. Boy, if the FBI wanted to get a group of villains all in one place, this would be the place to get them together. We have a really, really cool half day scheduled for you guys today. You're going to get 3 streams for the price that you normally pay for one. So what you normally pay for one measly, wimpy stream, you're going to get 3 of them. Oi, today. We're going to start here at thesalt at Kaka'ako. This part's not going to be a long stream, but I just wanted to do one self-contained type of stream just for Kaka'ako and thesalt, and we'll come back and do a produced video. I already shot a bunch of stills this morning, but we'll shoot some video and come back and put together a produced video for you. Then we're going to stop this stream, go to the farmer's market, the Kaka'ako farmer's market. I'm going to try and find that world famous smoothie, that $50 smoothie. And then we're going to stop that stream and start a new one. And we're going to, if I can, walk from Kaka'ako Farmers Market down Ala Moana Beach Park to Magic Island, all the way to Waikiki. And boy, I'm tired just talking about it. Hello, Karen, Mayreen again, Linda, Sandy. So we're going to start doing our streams in separate streams. Instead of doing these marathon, we'll still do the marathons. Who am I trying to kid? We're still going to do the marathon 3-4 hour streams when we do hikes and things like that. But we're going to start doing more bite-sized, small, segmented live streams. It just seems that you're more responsive to it. You like it better, and you like the subject matter contained in one short video. So I am on my second. We should have made this a coffee walk and talk today, huh? Second cup of the best Hawaiian coffee on the planet. And I say we get this sucker started. Yes, it is much less crowded. So let me tell you what about Kaka'ako. I am absolutely not an expert in this neighborhood. There are other people who are much better. There are better YouTube guys, realtors mostly, who come and give the introduction presentation on the Kaka'ako. That's not me. I'm just going to tell you what it is like from a visitor's perspective and what you would want to know about Kaka'ako. But Kaka'ako is often thought of, in this area particularly, is very hipster, kind of like Haight-Ashbury, but without the heroin overdose. So that's kind of what it is. It's not as seedy, probably not as liberal, kind of is, but it's very artsy, if you would. Okay, so here we are, right, looking at what the area of Kaka'ako that's called thesalt. So thesalt is from here over to there. It's kind of the square 2-3 block area, and inside there are restaurants and shops, bars. You saw us, Shasta and I, visit this place when they had the farmer's market, not the farmer's market, but the night market. And that night market was exceptionally busy because it was done in conjunction with Festpac and some other cultural events. And they had all the food trucks and food kiosks along here. But what's inside here, you can never get an exact number of restaurants and shops in here. But there's a lot. There's enough. I mean, it's worthy of coming. I'll tell you what I would do if I were you. If you're able to walk from Waikiki to here. Just because it's a great walk, it's probably take you about 35 minutes or so, but you walk along some really, really beautiful areas of Waikiki. If not, take the bus, take an Uber. Uber's probably about $15 or so, depending on the day. But just come on out here, and it's great for any time of day, whether you're coming for breakfast or for lunch or for evening. Bevy, sadly, is closed, and that used to be a very, very popular place, and I can't understand why it's closed, because it was very, very popular right there on the corner. But we'll just go down the street. Donner Shack, there's the Honolulu Pawn Shop, which is not a pawn shop, but it's very cool because they have all kinds of cool Hawaiiana type items in there, clothing, that type of thing. Insomnia, really good espresso. I haven't eaten there, but these two ladies right here said it was great because I just walked by and asked them. This is Pioneer on the bottom here. It's like a cafe. There's a lot of like little cafes that serve smoothies and sandwiches and panini bread sandwiches and coffees and things like that. That's one of them right there, and there's several in here. There's Treehouse up there. This is Hungry Ear, I think, or Hungry, yeah, Hungry Ear. I don't know what that is. But along here, these are not all just retail shops along the top. Some of these are studios, and it's very artsy. They have lofts on the other side. But this is the outside of it, outside side of the Salt. And the Salt, again, is just this area just inside here. Along here are several clothing shops. I can't recall the name of that one. Hello? I think it's called Hello. There's Stoke House. But they're very cool places to buy some items that are not going to be necessarily, well, they're all local. Here's the one thing. Most of these are all local shops, which will help you out, you know, or help them out if you want to be conscious of that. There are items that you may not find so much at Ala Moana Mall. And it's just unique. You know, they have their own kind of little style here. You know, it's very artsy. I guess that's really I know that's not probably an overused term. Morning Brew, that was the name of it. Morning Brew, that is a good coffee place. I've had coffee there, but not eaten there. There's another little cafe shop. There's AVRO, which is inside there. So let's go inside. Let's take a little walk around the Salt. Again, this is a great place to visit. Just come out. And what I would do is what I'm doing right now. I would put the farmer's market and this place back to back, because this is going to be a retail kind of a shop, retail store shop type of shopping experience. And then you go to the farmer's market and you get some food, or some more food if you like. So there we are. There's the Salt. Okay. And they do a lot of events in here. They do a lot of pop-ups, like the other night when Shasta and I went. This is a really popular shop right in there. 9 Bar H&L. That's a sports bar that Shasta was talking about. I have not been there before, but it is very, very popular. Every time we come, it's extremely busy. And it's just very industrial type. There's the restrooms. Very industrial type design. I just really like it. The Village, this is the place where Shasta and I went the other night, if you remember, during the night market. And you're able to go inside here, and it's almost like a convenience store, but it's a bar also. And what they do, what's unique about it, is inside here they have coolers full, all along this wall here, they have coolers full of local beer, import beers in cans, and you could buy them by the 6-pack or individually, and you could take them and go inside over here in these little roll-up windows on the other side. It's like kind of open air. There's like a little seating area out there. It's just a fabulous place to go. They have wine. They have high-end alcohol there too, but that is a very, very good place to come. They don't open till what, 11? No, they open up at 12. Here's a Kahala. This, they say it's the original Aloha shirt company. I'm not sure, but I take them as their word. They actually have a shop out at Kahala, the resort, which makes it's the same statement. But it's very, very high end. It's like a Tommy Bahama, if you would. This is the chocolate bar that Shasta and I, mostly Shasta, tasted the other day. It was very, very good. They have gourmet chocolates, and as the name implies, you could go in and taste it. And we got a big chocolate bar, a couple of them I think they're really nice. Up here is Butcher and Bird. I've not been there before, but Shasta speaks highly of it. And then right over here is the Vein, and it's a Mediterranean and Asian type restaurant. That's their cuisine. And then upstairs here they have, they go upstairs here. This is actually shut down. It's been a couple of things, and I can't imagine why that would not be a beautiful location, but it shut down a couple of places. This is Hank's Hot Dogs, spelled H-A-U-T-E, Hot Dogs, Hank's. I've not eaten the whole hot dog myself, but I had a bite of one, someone who had theirs here, or had it from here, and it was really good. Hank said this is on the outside corner, and I'll show you that in just a second. Outside corner of the Salt. And then back here, this is the crab. What is it? Oh my gosh, I just went right past the sign. The boiling crab. The boiling crab. I've heard good things about it, have not been here before. And this is like the backside, and I'll show you that in just a moment. The backside of the Salt. Another set of bathrooms here. Treehouse, which is a store up the top there. Pitch is another store. And then there's this open kind of seating area here services the Village, which is that little beer bar thing I was telling you about before. And then what feeds out here is AVRO, Orange Theory, and the Starbucks over here. But you can see, I'll spin around here just a moment. I don't want to put everybody on blast. Let me go right over here, and we'll walk in this area in just a moment. But you just see how open air this is, and everybody shares this common space. That's the Butcher and Bird up there again. This is AVRO. This is a very, very popular place. Again, it does like the smoothies and sandwiches and coffees and things like that. This used to be in Waikiki, right there by the Ambassador. It used to be very, very busy when it was there. And they may be going back. You know how the Romer Ambassador has been remodeled, and they have that retail space at the bottom? They may be making a return there, they said, because now they've elevated their presence there, meaning the Romer Ambassador, or the Romer Ambassador Hotel. So the seating area is open to everybody. All the restaurants in here. This area here is just an open space, but what they do in here is they do all the kiosks, or the pop-ups and little kiosks for some of the night events. So if you've ever seen, like the other night, you saw it, there were some jewelry shops, there were some hats and shirts and merchandise and garments, and they do really, really well here. And they said they thought about doing something on a Saturday and Sunday in here consistently, but they don't want to take away from the farmers market over there at Kaka'ako. Actually, we're in Kaka'ako, but they don't want to take away from the Kaka'ako farmers market. Okay. So you can see it's not an overwhelming spot. It's not as big as Ala Moana Mall. It's not even in comparison to Ala Moana Mall, but it just gives you a sense of, almost a sense of community, because it's all encased in one little 3-block area, I guess. And there's Starbucks on the left here. Best coffee in Honolulu. And let's take a look at the outside of this place, just so you get a good sense of it. There's Pride of America right there. So here you go. So this entire place here is considered the Salt. Okay, there's T-Mobile over there, who cares? Revolution Sun. There's the Orange Theory Fitness Center over there, which I'm sure none of you would be interested in working out on your day or your vacation. But Moku Kitchen, very, very popular. It's the orange type of orange and green kind of signs around the corner there. That's open air seating. They don't open up till noon, apparently. Lanakai Juice, and this up here are, I think all of these are retail. I was actually saying that they were going to be lofts, like residential, but I don't think that those are. I think they have those on the other side, but these are just retail offices. Okay, so that gives you kind of a good sense of the Kaka'ako area that's called the Salt. And if you've noticed, there's a lot of, probably in the background in the shots I've shown you, you see the murals. They're very, very well noted for their murals and the graffiti that they allow on the buildings here. It's very, very well done. And they hire very famous artists, or very talented artists anyway, to come and do that. But that's the salt. From that corner to that corner and then back. And so as you see, it's very self-contained. You could do some shopping, some dining, get some good alcohol in you, and then walk back to Waikiki, or now walk over to the Kaka'ako Farmers Market, which is right down there 2 signals away. And that's where we're going next. But let me do the one thing that I know that everybody loves. Everybody just loves when I do this. We're going to do a, let's just step right through these bushes right here. Everybody loves when I do a give you your bearings, okay? I'm going to show you exactly where we are. So this is the salt. This is not Kaka'ako. This is the salt inside Kaka'ako. And Kaka'ako is a neighborhood, and the neighborhood is about 600 acres, they say. It goes from about 2 lights over that way and just a few blocks around over here, 600 acres. That's really what it is. Ward Center and Ward Entertainment, Ward Plaza, and all that is right down there, about 2 blocks, 3 blocks or so. That, of course, is a massive ship that's right by Aloha Tower. That's the Pride of America. And this is Ala Moana Boulevard. At Ala Moana Boulevard, going this way, which is a sad, 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 horrible road, because it takes you to the airport. It goes this way and bears around, that turns into Nimitz, and then Nimitz goes to the airport. But if you're taking Nimitz to Ala Moana coming this way, this is the most happy, wonderful, beautiful road, because it takes you right into Waikiki, and you know your vacation's going to start. And then it just goes straight that way. On the right hand side up here is going to be the Kaka'ako Farmers Market, where we're going next, and then we proceed on to that to Ala Moana Beach Park. I do want to point out one thing that just caught my eye, and I cannot believe I didn't start off here, but this is a restaurant that you definitely need to put on your top 10 list. Gosh almighty, I cannot believe I was going to walk past here and shame myself. Ladies and gentlemen, get out a pen and paper or commit it to memory. That Highway Inn, top 10. Top 10 right there. Hawaiian food, local, somewhat affordable, but big, plentiful, and super, super, super tasty. Has anyone been to there? Has any of you been to Highway Inn? I think it's just the locals who hate when I do that. I think it's the locals who hate when I give the bearings, because like, of course you know where it is. Of course that's where it is. But, and they also don't like that I mispronounce some of the street names, but you know what? Best I can do. Best I can do. I bet I could take them to a few places in Mexico that they would struggle with. So it's all good, all good. That cruise ship got here at 7:30 on the dot this morning. I wasn't here, but it comes in literally on the dot at 7:30, and it's going to be departing from there at 7:30 tonight on the dot. Some people took it in, and some people just now have flown in, been here a day or 2 days or a week, and then they're going to take that boat, go all the way around to the islands like our good friend Rhonda Beach did. Okay guys, that's it for this stream. We're going to stop the stream now, and we will pick it up in just a moment. We will walk over to the Kaka'ako Farmers Market. Aloha. Name again, please. What? My name is Tony. How are you? What other name? It's a Highway Inn. That's the other name. Learn, laugh, love. Got it.